Hi, in this video I'm going to play with a few art supplies that Lightwish sent to me, the seller of Paul Rubens and Arrtx products on Amazon. This is the first time I've used washi masking tape, and I tend to favor more textural cold press papers instead of hot press, so this will be a bit of an experiment for me. I definitely want to test out how the tape can help me stay within some tidy boundaries with less effort. I really don't like using masking fluid, and I've tried some tapes in the past that have damaged my paper, so I've gotten in the habit of just painting along edges in a careful and tedious manner. I am a fan of Paul Rubens pan sets. I've used them a lot over the past couple of years. Aside from their earth browns, such as the weaker red iron oxide mixture that looks like a burnt sienna but was named umber in this set, most of their colors are very strong and easy to re-wet. They can hold a nice blended gradient, and while they don't flow much, they aren't sludgy or dead in the water, so I can create smooth, predictable washes with them. These colors are made with very finely ground pigment powders, which do not have dramatic granulation texture, and most of them are staining. The cadmiums are extremely light fast, but there's some opacity here that's not ideal for layering. I'm happy to see no fugitive pigments in this set, but I personally enjoy their 48 set more, as it includes colors I reach for more often, like magenta, nickel azo yellow, cobalt teal, phthalo blue, and a transparent red like PR254. That being said, this little set is very reasonably priced, and similarly to White Nights, it averages less than half the price of 12 color sets from other pro-grade brands. Just about every 12 color set I've ever tried feels a bit limiting to me, with at least a color or two I wish had been swapped for something else. The most notable here is the Payne's Gray, since that could have been mixed had they included the more versatile phthalo blue instead. If you like this color selection though, or you just want to try a small sampling of Paul Rubens to see if you like their quality and handling properties without the investment of a larger set, this might be for you. For those who shop on Amazon USA, there are sometimes sales on this set that are pretty hard to pass up. I'll put a link to everything I use in this video down below if you'd like to check it out. Regardless, I hope you'll enjoy a few minutes of swatching, color mixing, and painting. I don't often choose hot pressed paper, as its super smooth surface tends to absorb colors and water differently than my favorite cold pressed papers. That gives me less time to play with really wet washes like I do on more textural papers to encourage color separation in multi-pigment mixtures. There's not much sizing, and the lack of surface coating kind of makes this journal a bit absorbent, so the paper stains pretty easily and is not ideal for lifting techniques. However, the ironed flat surface is a lot more gentle on fine liners, gel pens, and colored pencils, making it a pretty good mixed media or line and wash paper. If you notice any wet to dry shifts in the journal while I'm painting, it's the paper, not the paint. I used Arrtx's 140-pound cotton cold press for the swatch cards, where these paints appeared more vibrant and well behaved. Here I used my favorite Tombow mono pens to create a waterproof ink drawing so that I could add some simple washes of color over top without fear of the ink bleeding. As funny as it sounds, this art layout was inspired by the roll of tape. I wanted to demonstrate the usefulness of washi tape to gently mask off areas I wanted to remain white. It's acid-free, has a gentle adhesive that doesn't cause paper damage when removed slowly, but the paper backing is pretty delicate, so you have to be very careful when pulling off the roll or you will tear it. The adhesive is just tacky enough to stick to the paper and stay in place while painting. I wouldn't leave it in place for too many days, but within a day I was still able to pull it off cleanly with no residue. I'd love to hear if you like to use masking tape, prefer masking fluids, permanent resist options, or just like to use white gel pen or gouache to fix edges and add highlights. Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see more, you can find all of my detailed swatch card images, results from my independent Lightfast testing, and other art supply reviews on my website. I'm currently building a huge pigment database where thousands of colors can be compared side by side with paint from other brands. Updates about this project, along with line art drawings and high-res color scans, are also available on Patreon. Thanks for watching.